evening, everybody. Good morning. I guess it's almost at that time. I just wanted to get a quick short video out to you about my favorite long for tomorrow. For those of you in the gold membership, we did send out a written version of this, but I just wanted to put this in video format as well because I do think this has got a lot of visual nature to it that's worth commenting on. And let's have a quick look. This is a stock that has that came up in our in our Fallen Angel scan way back when here in early July. I think it was July 1st, and as you can see, it's just rounded out beautifully as a Fallen Angel, and then kind of pulled back to support. And we've been waiting for it to move for a while. Now, what's really interesting about this stock is it's a Fallen Angel, which makes it a high probability trade that we really like in the first place because it's our best strategy. But secondly, just have a look at how it's moved. It's just broken through all those moving averages, just breaking through the 50-day moving average at 287, just broken through the 9-day moving average at 276, broken through the 5-day exponential at 281. Everything's kind of sitting there, and have a look at the volume, 2.59 million over yesterday's 126,000 on no news. Crazy stuff. Have a look at the history of this price level. We've been at this price level before, and have a look at where it went to. We're dealing with prices where it's rallied up to $5 and higher. So there's technically a beautiful level of support at this price as well. So a couple of those things immediately make it interesting. There's no insider buying coming from it, but have a look at the institutionals. Well, firstly, the insiders sold, but as you can see, it was at $9, $10, $9.17, basically all at this area in June and May, right before the stock collapsed, which is amazing in itself. It's now based out, forming this beautiful level of support. And look what happens from the institutions. We've had CVI investments and Savvy Management both take a bite at the pie as we've come down to these low levels. So there's institutional belief that this is a price to be averaging in at. This could be a longer term play that could really do well. So I thought this was definitely worth mentioning, and therefore I definitely wanted to put together a quick video on it. I think this is good for an entry at $2.90 or above, and my first target on this would be a minimum of $4.38. So there's a good risk reward ratio with a stop loss. I'd look at down at $2.54, and that gives us at least a 4-to-1 risk reward ratio. And this is something that I think has a lot of guts. Now I went and had a look at the 1-hour chart as well, which will zoom in just to give you an idea of where I came up with those levels. And as you can see, the low of this candle was 258, so I wanted to go underneath that support, which is where the reversal zone was on the hourly chart. We could probably get away with a little bit higher because you can see that the big volume came in right here as it broke through $2.80. Or just above it a little bit, 280. What was the low here? 284, and then boom, the volume came straight in. So we'll probably find that this actually this is a flag that just continues on and doesn't get back below this level. But I wanted to give it that extra movement anyway because there's just a ton of movement. If you are someone that's doesn't like taking that amount of risk and you want to be a little bit more tight, I certainly think you could look at that level as well, just around that 280 mark as a good secondary. Personally, I would I'd give it a bit more room to move myself because I'm happy to let it ride, given the risk reward ratio seems to be quite good. So this is one for your possible trade setups for tomorrow. Now, of course, if you're not a member of our Acorn Wealth Executive Summary and Trading Room service, give it a go. It's only $9. That is $9 for the entire month to try us out. Get reports like this every single day. Sometimes we have one, sometimes we have 2 or 3, longs and shorts, with entries, exits, stop loss criterias, profit targets, options, strike prices, you name it. Everything you need to look for the best possible trade setups for your consideration. So give it a go. It's $9. I get reports like this every night, as well as a written breakdown of anything that we're looking at, and invitations to our Tuesday and Thursday live trading room service. Simply go to acornwealthcorp.com/gold. That's acornwealthcorp.com/gold for more details. And we'll hope to see you soon.